Sweet Joe.
Hey, what's up? This is Jarl Sweet Joe. In this video, I'm going to start the Glitch Dimension Part 1, Holes in the Collision Geometry. So, this is Part 1. So, as you look around, everything you're allowed to see is the visual geometry. That's what it's called if you're a game designer. Everything that's hidden beyond or behind it is the collision geometry, or the invisible wall shapes that contain the character within the boundaries. But occasionally you can find these little holes in even in the visual geometry, such as that one next to Radiant Raiment. This one near the Windhelm Marketplace in the corner here. Just you can see right through. And then there's also these little areas where you can press against the wall and halfway go through, like right next to Dragon's Reach right there. Or in Solitude, you go in this little tunnel here, press against this beam that you can see through. So, I mean, not very useful, but it's kind of cool. So you just like see right through to the Solitude Market there. But then there's also the areas where you can completely pass through the graphics. Like at High Hrothgar, you go through this gate here. It's just completely non-solid. Or around this tower, around the back of the tower, you can walk through the wall here. Again, this is kind of useless unless you're hiding from an enemy or something. But it's kind of cool to do once in a while. Oh yeah, next to Dragon Reach, step on this, drop onto the onto the step here. You just sink through. So yeah, that little moat pond, you see right to the side of it. You can even jump in and start swimming. Ancestor's Glade, the doorway to the the Grand Quarter Room, Grand Chamber. Just head to the left through this wall here. You walk right through. And you can also jump over in case you get locked out by the gate. Go through there. Okay, then now we're gonna head over to over near Windhelm, Morbidskar. Morbidskar. Gonna head around the side here, around the back to the very back tower. Careful they don't see you. But you could go around near this little narrow window here, slit window, and just walk right through. And this is actually a little bit useful. If you get over here without being seen, you could just sneak behind the graphics and hide from the enemies there. So you can do like a nice sneak up on them. You can't really fire through the barrier, but and that neither can they. Vice versa, neither can they. But you can pop out when they least expect it. So that'd be cool. Here we are at the Temple of Kinnereth in Whiterun. We get that little pond in the middle there. You go to the entrance door here, this little corner here, you can walk through along the edge here, and then completely outside of out of bounds there, into the void. That's why I like to call this area the void, because it's always like a solid color, gray, green. Yeah, you can jump over and start swimming under that pond there. Of course, you probably know this one in Windhelm at the Clan of Shattershield house. Right next to the entrance door, you can walk right through, outside and all the way around, so you can get to the chest to the marketplace. Oh yeah, then this This is a classic. Everybody knows this one. You go behind this house and you just sink near the window down into the graphics. South Fringe Sanctum. Right after you kill the boss, you see his treasure chest, big boss treasure chest there. You can just jump up behind it, up in the nooks and crannies. You kind of got to jump through all these little crevices, and there's like a hole you can just walk through. Now this one is pretty interesting, especially if you do this at it later in the evening. It looks a lot cooler. So yeah. So, nice tint of color there. Looks pretty. And as you walk, you can actually see the graphics evolve and growing and shrinking. That's pretty cool looking. This is an interesting area. See, there's a little pointy little peak there. There's a lot of places that have that in the background. That little peak pyramid. But there you go. Like, subscribe, enjoy.